Hey there guys, so today we're taking a look at a new perk that's found on the raid weapons. So I got it on the SMG and on the linear fusion rifle bait and switch. So what this perk does, it loads very slowly lately. But anyways, you deal damage with all your equipped weapons within a short time to give the weapon a bonus damage boost. So see if it's very good. We'll go over some of the damage numbers, and if you find this video helpful, if you can give it a like, it's really appreciated. It helps the video do a lot better. Then subscribe and comment if you so choose. And this might be like it might be all right, but I feel like it's probably not going to get used that much, and I'm not sure who comes up with these perks at Bungie, because like using all weapons is kind of hard. Maybe if it was like if you do damage with one of the weapons, and so like you want to do DPS using a sniper, and then you switch over to this guy, and then you damage with this, and then you get a damage boost. Maybe that could be all right. But linear fusion rifles are very strong, anyways. And maybe for running like a double special loadout with this, like two snipers in this, just straight DPS could be maybe decent. But anyways, we're gonna take a look at the damage boost that this gives, and then how it stacks with other buffs and debuffs in Destiny. So let's go take a look at the numbers. So for this, I went into Last Wish, and this is, I guess it's alright. So first, I need to get the base damage that this is putting out. So it's putting out 915, and then just go through all the weapons. Plus like the handling is really low on some guns. And then now with the headshot, it is putting out 1098. So the perk gives you a 20% damage increase. Now I'm going to test it out with Bubble. So just had to like get her to do a little booping thing and push me back. So get the perk ready to go. And then I'm going to drop the bubble. And now with the bubble, we're getting 1373. So it does stack with the buff that bubble gives you to your damage. So that is very nice. So at least it has that synergy. Now I put tractor cannon on, and then I have bubble just to see if it stacks with a buff and a debuff. And shoot him there, tractor, or shoot her, and then 1784. So it stacks with a buff and a debuff, which is nice. So that means this is actually going to be somewhat useful if you end up finding a way to work it into your build. It will actually be some beneficial damage, and it is not going to be negated by any other buffs or debuffs. But still, I don't know. So I'm not really sure where to put this perk. Like, it is kind of meh, because if this thing would roll with like Clown Cartridge or Rapid Hit here and then Firing Line, you're just going to take Firing Line because you're going to get the 20% and you don't need to do anything to proc it other than stand by people, and that is a majority of what DPS is in Destiny, is you're standing by other people. And then with Firing Line, you're not having to switch through anything. So just overall, like, Firing Line, if it drops on this gun, is going to be way better. And I'm not really sure who comes up with these perks at Bungie, but this one, I think it might be a pretty useless perk, unless somebody out there you come up with a build. But I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna do something with Fire Line if I have the option, and it sucks, but it is what it is. That's just how some perks are, and maybe like Adrenaline Junkie, it'll get reworked or something like that to make it a little bit better. But we'll see what happens to this perk. But thank you guys for checking out this video. That's all I really have to say about this perk. Good luck, if you're interested in it. Go try it out, see if you can make something work with it, but just I'm not going to use it because you can use like Sleeper or use my Reeds of Regret with Fire Line and Rapid Hit, and it's just going to be much better than using bait and switch on a linear fusion. And even on like a submachine gun, you're not going to like switch between all three weapons. But if this gave like a 40%, then we'd be having a different talk. Be saying something else about it. And it would be probably pretty nuts and pretty meta. And honestly, actually, it might end up being a little bit broken to where Bungie would end up actually disabling it, or they would just nerf it because you could run like a sniper rifle, shoot a shot, then have your primary quick, just like one little bullet, and switch to this and get a 40% buff. Plus, a buff and a debuff, then it would be nuts. But as it stands, I'm not really interested in the perk. If you are, awesome. But that's all it's going to be for this video. If you guys can give this video a like, it's really appreciated. Subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video.